All right, so we are going to show you what could possibly be, not possibly, is the most incredible sick nasty trailer Mulch Mate DMT combo ever built, period. And I'm very happy that it's white because it looks amazing. So without further ado, let's check this bad boy out. Guys, check this thing out. It is unbelievable. Yes, it's a gooseneck. Yes, I went underneath there. And yes, it's incredibly beautiful. This thing, okay, I'm gonna go over some stats with you, and then I'm gonna introduce you to the owner of this unit that is, I think, officially crazier than I am. But he's a great guy. So 125-inch front platform. Yes, that is 125 inches. And when I say 125, I mean from here all the way back to there. Okay, you've got drop down gates on either side. So just like the normal DMT, these come down, this folds down, right? And this guy folds down. So now you have access on both sides, clear shot all the way across, really nice. And you can put whatever you want on here. This is also a nice little step. So put this guy back. And this has actually been something that we've been wanting to update, and we've done it on this guy. Let me show you real quick, and we're gonna show you how this works here in a second with the owner. But we've got these new little latch gates here, and this automates half the process of actually putting these gates up in the air. We're gonna show that to you in just a second, but real quick, Mr. Billy, come join me, sir. So this is Mr. Billy of WLH Composting.
Hello, how are you?
All right, and he is from San Antonio, Texas, right?
That is correct.
So give me an idea of what you were doing, and then why you found Mulch Mate, and then what you plan on doing with it.
I was retired from the landscape industry. Well, let me back up. I was in the landscape industry for 30 years back home in San Antonio, Texas, and retired from that, and I had some people come to me asking me if I could help them out with lawn dressing and composting because of my past organic experience back home. So I did it the old-fashioned way, like we all did it, with just wheelbarrows, lawn dressing, and a trailer, snow scoops, scooping it all out, and that took a toll on my shoulders. And the next year I had more and more customers come to me and say, hey, I need you to do this. And so I had a trailer made, a 20-foot tall or long trailer with 3-foot sides. Again, we scooped it out, put that material into our compost spreader and wheelbarrows, and I decided there has to be an easier way. I came across you on YouTube, and I just thought, wow, that's a dream. I'll never achieve that because I just do this as a side hustle. And after this third year, I decided this side hustle is really turned into a full-size operation now. So I reached out to you, and with your ideas and my ideas, we worked together, and we implemented all of our ideas into one sick, crazy rig.
Sick is the word.
Yeah. It's amazing. I drove up here 1,800 miles from San Antonio for the last 3 days to pick this thing up, and we're super excited because it's going to change my whole way back home in Texas, because nothing like this exists back home.
Right.
Nothing. So for me to come back to Texas, to my area, and showcase this beautiful piece of equipment with your brains behind it, I'm so excited to show it off to all of my customers and all of San Antonio, to my industry, so they can see what we're doing now.
Yeah.
We're going to take composting to a whole nother level as far as I'm concerned.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. Now, what we're going to do real quick with Billy is I want him to show you how this thing actually works. So where do you want to start? Do you want to play with the switches? You want to show the gates?
How about the gates? Let's open up the gates so everyone can see, since this is the first time Nick and Dawson Equipment has done a trailer with dual gates. Why don't I open that up?
Yeah, let's do that. So the reason I want him to do it is he is not my size, and I make everything look really, really simple. So what he's going to do is fiddle with that. So there you go.
It's already done.
So pull that handle up, right? So push this back.
There we go.
Yep. Pull the gate down. And voila. Now, what's really special about this is that's a 78-inch gate, right? That's the normal gate that we sell. Now, the other side over there, this is the 54, which is also what we sell. Now, what you got going on back here is you got a little bracket that you take off, pull the pin, right? Like so. And this is literally like only the second time Billy's done this. So he's still green at it, which is all good. But look at that. How incredible. Let me show you my favorite shot of this, right? So look up here. Look at the gates. That's insanity. So, Billy, this was your idea, right? Come with me. Show me, why did you want the gates designed this way?
Because back home, a lot of the areas that we work in are narrow streets, and we can't always open up our gate from the passenger side because it's risky being run over. So a lot of my properties that we're working in high-end garden home areas, I told Nick, if we open up a smaller gate or get a smaller gate on the driver's side, we can have this gate open and land onto the grass, and that way we can pull out our spreader, compost spreader, or whatever we need without always being being hit by a car in the street.
Nice, I love the idea. So how did it turn out in your opinion? What do you think of it?
I think with adding all of your ideas and I think you and I added 12 new features to this rig that's never been done before. My favorite part, I believe, would be the new control box that's mounted on the side.
This guy over here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's sweet. Look at this. Oh yeah, Dawson, baby. So look at that thing. You want to talk about it?
You have your passenger side floodlights that we opted out for on both sides of the trailer. We can turn them both on. We also added strobe lights, which hasn't been done before with this type of strobe light. We added, I think, 16 strobe lights all the way around the trailer.
Oh, you know what? They're not working. You know why?
We have everything on.
That's right. We got turned on. So this is another safety factor that we put in. There you go. So that turns power onto this box, right? And now you got your strobes rocking. So let me show you real quick where all the strobes are. One here, one there. You got two here. You got the same thing over here, right? And you got, go down here without killing myself. You got strobes here, and then on the back, you got one there, one there, one there, one there. Then there's two more there and there. And then you got another one over here. And then there is your floodlights on the side. So Billy, let's show them the other stuff on this control panel real quick. So floodlight, passenger side, floodlight, driver side, strobes. You can turn those off. See, look. Okay, turn those off. Then what else you got?
We have a tarp kit that I came to Nick and said, hey, I'm not as tall as you. I'm not as tall as you. The guys that work for me aren't as tall as you. And that rope deal, the old-fashioned way, it's not going to work. I need to go with something all-out, exclusive. So I told Nick, let's do what they use on commercial big dump trucks. So here,
let's do it. So press, I think it's close. Look at that. And so keep in mind, he's doing all this from a control panel right over there. He's not buried underneath of, there you go, underneath of the gooseneck. That's crazy. Oh, he's gonna start flexing on us. Hold on, let me show you. Look at this. So he's running all of this, all of that from that control panel. So now he's running the dump mechanism. And now he just put the dump up. Now you've got an extra 15 inches of height right there to get top dressers underneath there. And that's what you're doing, right? The top dressing stuff.
Correct.
Right. So he's gonna have a top dresser up here. Oh, look at that. He's got the hydraulic jacks up here. That thing is a monster. Like, okay.
It's 34 feet long.
It's 34? 34 foot long. I reach 8 feet. That's a big, very big trailer. What do you think of the tarp arm? What do you think of this?
Thick. It's massive.
I have large, we were talking about this last night. I have very large hands. So that's 10 inches. My hand, that's 10 inches from there to there. That is massive. It's all, that's like, what's that? The snow dog symbol from Buyers? I think that's what that is. I think that's what it, yeah, I think it's a Buyers product. So you went with the aluminum wheels. Why, okay, tell me why the aluminum wheels.
I went with the aluminum wheels because being on, all of my trucks are white, my trailers are white with chrome wheels. My dualies have chrome wheels. I'm all about image and I want everything to match. So I want to go with a white trailer, chrome wheels so that everything matches, and I just think it's more classy than your black trailer with a black wheel.
Absolutely. And the white was because you wanted a super clean look?
Correct.
Okay, I agree on the white. Something else I want to show real quick is the battery bank. You mind dumping it some more? Let's take a look at that. So watch how he does this. This is that simple. Watch. Go all the way up so he can put the arm in. So you can see down here, he's got the Tim rims down here, 1, 2, and there's 2 more on the other side. Look how clean it is in here. Look how nice. All the wiring. You've got a NOCO 10X3, and that should be a dead giveaway of what's inside this box. That's good. All right, bring her down. Perfect. That'll work. So, in this box, that is his battery bank. So this is 6 Mulch Mate batteries. These are Deca batteries. You get this massive charger here. So this has a 3-bank charging setup. So each bank charges 2 batteries, 2 batteries, 2 batteries, all in here. This is going to give you a 200 yard of capacity mulch for mulch setup. Now compost can be a little different. Sometimes mulch is lighter, or I'm sorry, compost is lighter. Sometimes it's heavier. It just depends on where you get it, where you are in the country. Tell me, you and I went back and forth on this one a number of times. What was the deciding factor with the battery bank?
So I don't have to have this thing plugged in every night. The other big feature that I came up with was adding solar panels on this. So I believe this is your first rig to incorporate solar panels on this bed, which will help keep everything charged up. I don't want to have to worry about having to know whether we plug a thing in every night. Yeah. So we have the battery box, which will help get us through the entire week. All I'm going to be using this rig for is composting and spreading lawn dressing, but we only do it 5 months out of the year. Back home, it's just too hot for us to do it year round, so we literally only have 5 months at the most to work with. So
it gets hot where you are.
Very hot, 100, 113 degrees where we are. So our compost season is February, March, April, May, if we're lucky through May, and then we do fall applications in October and November.
Yeah.
So you and I added the solar panels on top to help just keep everything charged and going down the road, so I don't have to worry about having to charge this thing up every night, because who wants to do that after a long day? Yeah, no, I get you. And we've been testing it on our rig after you brought it up, and it's been working out really well on our truck too. So good call on your part. Here, let's show you that here in a second. Stay tuned. So also, if you love this content, you love what you see, give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you love. I want to know what color you think your trailer would be. You know, is it green? Is it purple? Is it yellow? Is it red? Is it blue? Is it orange? Let us know what you think. I love the white. I'm a white guy. That's why my truck is white, right? And you see the big old 450 back there. Let's go ahead and close this up. Billy, if you don't mind, sir, do the honors to lift it up. All right. Let's bring it down. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you him lifting these gates, putting them back up, because this automated latch system that we just implemented on his trailer is the first one ever. This is a big deal because this unit is actually almost fully automated. It will be on the next trailer. It's going to be completely automated. When you go to shut your gate, it's just going to go click and there's nothing else to do. There's no latches. There's no lining things up. It's so much better. So, Billy, go ahead. If you want to pull the tarp back, bud. So, open, other way. So here it goes. Look at that. And something I want to point out why he's doing that is we made sure to clear this door. Now, there ain't much clearance. I'm going to tell you that right now. It is tight. It's 10 pounds of you know what and a 5-pound bag. Beautiful. So a lot of spring tension in here, a lot going on. So you still have this door here
on the side, and you can still have full access with that tarp completely out of the way. So, oh, he's gonna flex on us. So remember how I taught you, one hand on the top side gate here and the other one down here on this one. Yep. And so watch this. Boom.
That was easy.
See, isn't that easy? And then this guy here, if my fingers would ever fit, so pull this gate away, pull this gate away, this one right here, this one,
Okay.
right? So it's really tight back here. Go ahead.
I'm still learning.
Yes, so am I, because this is tight. Might have to Dremel that one open tonight. That's just a little too tight in there. But again, what we're doing on the next one is we're gonna put another post here, and there's gonna be a double latch in there, so that's gonna be really nice. We also upgrade the rollers here to aluminum, so those don't wear out and bust up this cable. Really makes it nice and easy. Look, Billy's got his stuff all back together, so he's gonna swing that shut. This gate's out of the way now. Go over here, this gate is so sweet. So he's moving so damn fast, I gotta keep up with him. Look at this. Bada bing. Look at that. So now everything's put away. Oh, and you know another thing I want to show you guys. We put in a bump stop. Where is it? Right? See my finger right back in there? There's a bump stop now back there. So this can't slam and pinch your fingers at all. So that's a super cool deal. Can we go ahead and lower the lift kit for me, please? So press it down on that guy. That's going to bring it down. Look at that. And he's just doing, that's good. And we're going to do it over here. We're going to go over here, and we are going to go inside of here. And I'm going to show you those solar panels. So look, you got to pull down ladder like so. Got a handle up here. Get my big old butt up in here. So look at this. These are the new solar panels. You're going to get about 9 amps for the charge out of these, and it's going to be charging day. The thing that I want you to remember is a vehicle, if you really think about it, the times that you use your vehicle is a lot less than the times that you actually, that it's sitting there, right? So this thing, no matter what you're doing, you're out having coffee in the morning, having drinks at night, this thing's sitting there charging when the sun's shining, right? And down where he's going to be at, there's a lot of sunshine. So this is going to suck it all up. It's going to charge the batteries in here, and it's going to put power down in the batteries down below here, that 6 bank. Here is your tarp mechanism. Very, very nice setup here. Really robust, real nice corners. This is where your tarp latches in. Okay, and you got another one over there. And all the plastic you see underneath me, all this is UHMW. This is going to cut adhesion, it's going to protect the bed, it's going to make sure this thing lasts for literally decades. All right, guys, let's shut this down. Put that back. So this toolbox is pretty slick. So just pull this open. I know it's just a regular toolbox, but you're able to get a whole bunch of material, different things and stuff in there. Real nice little setup. It's all lockable. Got the keys right here. Shut it up, lock her down. So why the toolbox?
Because back home, there we can keep our wheel chocks for the trailer if we have to unhitch it. Boxes of lawn bags, toolbox for maintenance, whatever we might need to, without having to put stuff, those kind of items on the cage itself.
Okay, cool. So again, on the platform, you're going to be putting what on there?
We're going to be putting a earth and turf walk-behind spreader, compost spreader, 3 4-wheel drive gasoline wheelbarrows, and a 30-inch Exmark lawnmower.
Beautiful.
And
beautiful.
a blower on the blower rack.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I personally think the platform is ridiculously awesome. 125 inches. You've got more room there than anything else in the country. There's nothing else out there that's anything close to this. And one of my other really big favorite things is this guy right here. Look at this. That is a swing down spare tire mount with an automated latch system. So when you swing it back into place, it hits here, pops in. Instead of having to crawl, say, up on this platform. No, you're good. Instead of up here, you know what? Let me go up here real quick. Watch this. Check me out. This is how you do it. Pull this down. Pull this down. Now I have a step. Right? Look at that. Nice and easy. Jumped up here. You've got a tool basket up here in the gooseneck, which is sweet. And then you've got your nice aluminum spare tire, which is, this is an upgrade that he chose. I think it's a great call on that unit. And you can see how beautiful it is up here. The reason I got up here is I wanted to show you the basket. I mean, kind of hard to show all this from down low, but Nice steel toolbox there. Keep all your hydros in. What is that? Oh, look at this. So that is all your electronic valves for all your hydraulics. Billy, look at this stuff. Look at the plate. Did you see that?
I did, but I didn't know what it was.
So that's everything that's in that panel that's over there. That is how it automatically switches between the valves instead of turning them like manually like on a normal DMT. That's freaking cool, man. All right, so in here, Sunoco charger for the battery. That's right there, right? This is your extra plug in case you get into a oops situation. Got a cover on that. It's nice, right? You got your power on off here, so that's going to turn on the power on and off to that guy. And then when you want to charge said battery, you can plug it in here and charge it there as well. So really, really nice setup. You got everything in line. There's actually like check valves and all kinds of stuff way back inside the trailer. Guys, this trailer is absolutely incredible. I'm telling you what, these guys knocked it out of the park. I really want to thank Billy at WLH Composting out of San Antonio, and I really want to put a big thank you out there to Belmont. They took my crazy ideas and Billy's crazy ideas and actually made it happen. Are you happy?
I am ecstatic. I cannot wait to get this thing back home and show it off to the state of Texas.
It's everything's bigger in Texas, right? Right? So, Billy, thank you, sir.
Everything.
I appreciate you, man. I can't tell you guys how excited I am about this trailer, and then it's white in my favorite color. It is just simply incredible. And you know what's really bugging me? We've talked about the trailer this entire time, and we didn't talk about Mulch Mate at all. So hold on, let me just tell you real quick. World's greatest bulk material dispenser back here. I mean, it's crazy how much this trailer dwarfs the Mulch Mate. But at the end of the day, this trailer is only as good as that machine right there. And to throw a little flex on you, look at this. If you guys are looking for a Mulch Mate and a DMT, we got you covered. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Trailer over there, 14. Trailer inside, 15. Trailer inside's already sold. Black one, that guy right there, pretty sure it's already sold. So, if you want a Mulch Mate, here's how you do it. Go to mulchmateusa.com, fill out that form submission. Let's get you on the list of, you know, what options do you want? What kind of trucks are going on? What kind of trailer do you want? What kind of switch and go container do you want? What kind of roll off? What kind of hook lift? Is a Mulch Mate right for you? Or should we go with TruckMate HD? Should we go with TruckMate OG? Should we go with the CartMate? We have it all for you. So go to mulchmateusa.com and find out exactly what you're looking for. If you have any questions, reach out. We are here to help you. This whole thing with Billy started off as a conversation. We started dreaming, and this is what we dreamt up, and I'm super proud of it. Again, thank you to Belmont, thank you to Billy, and I really want to thank my team for giving me the opportunity to be able to actually live out a dream. So guys, with that said, thanks for joining us for another vlog, if you will, or video here on the Dawson Manufacturing Mulch Mate YouTube channel. We love you, we appreciate you, we hope you have an awesome day. Thanks very much for catching the next one. This is what we do when we're waiting on a DMT, getting just the nice last little touches. Oh, don't die. That's right, boys and adores. Look at him go. Mr. San Antonio himself. Look at him go.